Welcome back to the Graham Stephan Show. My name is Graham and welcome to my show, and today we got to talk about SteveWillDoIt. Now, for those not aware, he's like the R-rated version of Mr. Beast. He spends a lot of money and he gives a lot of it away. And in this video today, he posted a $3 million man cave. So, of course, as a realistic guy myself, we gotta watch the video, I'll review it, I'll react to it, and I'll give you my own thoughts about how much money he's wasting as soon as you smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm and make sure to subscribe because we're closing in on CNBC Make It. They're almost at 1 million subscribers. Mean a lot to me, so just hit that subscribe button. And now with that said, let's begin.
Warning, Steve is a trained professional. Do not attempt anything you see on this page.
Yeah, do not attempt to do a $3 million man cave either. Steve is a trained money spender.
Right now, I'm in a Ford 22 Ranger. I am giving this to somebody that likes this video and subscribes to The Life of Steve.
The Life of Steve? What is The Life of Steve? Oh, The Life of Steve is basically just him gambling. So this is his stake channel, and most likely he's getting paid so much money. Oh my gosh. To post every day of gambling? At some point this is gonna be banned. It has to be. But until then, Steve is raking in the cash. Listen, I don't blame him at all. And frankly, I think it's quite interesting.
This is a check, because you guys are moving to Orlando. We have a place for you. Free rent for a year, plus an additional.
Are you kidding me, Steve? Yo!
Here's like $42,000 for rent for a year.
Look at the dinosaur skull. Did you just see this? Wait a second. Is that the same thing? Is that the same one? That's the same one. Oh my gosh, I've never seen another one of these. That is so cool. Alright, so we had to go 12 minutes in a 16-minute video just to get to the man cave. But you know what? I'm here for it. This is what I'm doing. Let's give this a watch.
Welcome to the jungle. The that owned the place had all this here, so we added like this monkey smoking a joint.
What did I just walk into? It looks like a 10-year-old just basically drew up the schematics of this and they had their way. That's what it seems like. Oh man, I hate to say it. I had such high expectations for this place because it looked so nice when it was empty, but now it just looks kind of busy. I don't know. I would have gone with just like a black theme everywhere, like a really low-key sort of like speakeasy vibe with games everywhere and like dinosaur. That's what I would have done. Let's give it a shot though. Let's continue. What is it? Was that an aquarium? He's got a reef aquarium. That's cool. I like that. Okay, I could get behind that. What is he almost at the deposit to see everything? There's a Batman who's kind of coming out of the wall. I don't know what this is. A whole bunch of stickers. It's a little too much for me. I would have gone with one theme throughout the entire place.
This is the logo that first made me $100,000 ever. It's up my nose.
Yeah, that's a terrible drawing. Who did that? You know what? If that makes him $100,000, who am I to criticize a $100,000 drawing?
He likes Marble Red, so we made the whole entire machine stock.
Who is this guy? He comes out of nowhere. He's talking about the place. Did he design it? This is him. This has got to be his doings here.
Pops out right there.
Oh my gosh, that is the most unhealthy thing I've ever seen in my entire life. You want to take 10 years off your life? Just go hang out in this penthouse all day.
I want a baby T-Rex at Paul Cena. He made the T-Rex happen.
We did.
That is cool. All right, I like that. I would love one of these. If the HOA allowed it, just imagine this in front of the house, just a big old dinosaur. I think this is perfect.
As you can see here, we have the cement cracked pillars coming down to match the dinosaur vibe, and with the Happy Dad can bursting out of them.
Who came up with that? A dinosaur egg cracking open to reveal Happy Dad. I like the intention behind it. I mean, it's wholesome, but nah, this probably ain't it.
We have the movie theater room. Right here is a projector. Stars in the ceiling, and then we have my
stars in the ceiling. It looks more like a club. They're pulsating. Stars shouldn't be, strobing like that.
I mean, we're looking at like 400, 700, 1.2. Call it like $2.4 million in jewelry right here.
That's a terrible idea to be displaying it like that. Like, I would imagine Steve would have people over all the time. And then to mention this in the video, that's just ripe for theft. Someone is gonna break in at some point and swipe those. I'm sure they're insured. None of this in here, you know, all of it I'm sure could be replaced, but I wouldn't be advertising that amount of money and just showcasing exactly where it is. You know what though, I hope he's diversifying some of this into other assets, including cryptocurrency, of which, by the way, you could get all the way up to $100 worth of free crypto when you sign up for FTX US, down below in the description with the code GRAHAM. For those not aware, they're one of the largest US regulated cryptocurrency exchanges in the world, with millions of users who buy, sell, track, and trade both crypto and NFTs all in one place, with fees that are up to 85% lower than the top competitors. For example, there are no fixed minimum fees on transactions, no ACH fees, and no gas fees on the top Ethereum and Solana collections. So if you're interested, like I mentioned, you could use the link down below in the description to sign up with the code GRAHAM and get all the way up to $100 of free crypto, depending on how much you trade. Enjoy, and this would be a good way to diversify a little bit in excess of really expensive watches and arcades. So now with that said, let's get back to the video.
These are like kind of like my, you know, rob me if you want watch, I don't care.
All right, he's got a sense of humor about it. That's funny. None of these would be my rob me stuff. I care about everything I have. But I bet he's counting this in the total value of the $3 million man cave, because $2.5 million of that is just in watches and jewelry.
But just to let you guys know, this is not done. It's not close to done.
Got a lot more work to do, definitely. It's presentable right now.
It's presentable, that's
we
what it is.
definitely have a lot more work to do with touch-ups and a lot more details and...
You know what? I would have done like a Timothy Oulton sort of style. Imagine putting Timothy Oulton with like dinosaurs and some cool like vintage arcade games with a pool like he could have made this a really cool like loungy sort of area that you'd really want to just relax in. Again, it just seems too like, you know, like a 9th grader just went after it with a ton of money. Not my cup of tea whatsoever, but he's the one that's spending the money on this. He's the one that gets to be there all day. I get to watch it on YouTube and react to it from behind a computer screen. But you know what? Steve is making enough money to be able to change this like every day, basically, if he wanted to. He's giving so much money away. Can't criticize him for that. But yeah, design-wise, I'll give it a 3 out of 10. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time.